English Speaking Tips, Episode 6. Real conversations for real life, friendship, village versus city life, and personal growth. Hey everyone, and welcome back to English Speaking Tips. I'm John.
And I'm Anna. This podcast is here to help you speak better English, one conversation at a time.
Each week we talk about everyday topics in slow, clear English that you can understand and use. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a lesson.
Today's episode is full of real-life topics: how we make friends as adults, city life versus village life, and personal growth. Something we all think about.
Let's dive right in. And as always, stay until the end for 5 new, advanced words and a fun challenge for next time. Topic 1. Friendship in adult life.
John, let's start with a question. Do you think it's harder to make friends as an adult?
Definitely. When you're a kid, friendship kind of happens naturally, school, playtime, activities. But as adults, we're busier. We don't have as many opportunities to connect.
I agree. I think many adults feel isolated, especially after moving to a new city or starting a demanding job.
Yeah. And there's also a bit of fear. We don't want to seem awkward or pushy when we try to talk to someone new.
Exactly. But I've learned that intentional friendship, choosing to reach out and stay in touch, makes a big difference. I joined a cooking class last year and met a woman who's now one of my closest friends.
That's amazing. I think shared experiences help. I became close to a co-worker after we worked on a stressful project together. We bonded over that.
And maintaining friendships as an adult takes more effort. You need to schedule things, check in, and show up.
Right. Even sending a short message, thinking of you, or let's catch up this weekend, keeps the connection alive.
So true. For our listeners, think of someone you haven't talked to in a while. Send them a message today. It might make their day.
Vocabulary highlights. Isolated, feeling alone or separated from others. Awkward, uncomfortable, or socially strange, intentional, done on purpose or with a goal. Bonded, formed a close connection. Catch up, to talk after time apart and share news. Topic 2, village life versus city life. All right. Big question, Anna. Would you rather live in a quiet village or a big city?
Village, no hesitation. I love the slower pace, the connection to nature, and the sense of community.
See, I respect that, but I'm a city guy. I like movement, options, and the buzz of city life.
But don't you feel drained sometimes? The noise, the rush, the crowded spaces?
Sometimes. But I feel energized by being around people and activity. There's always something happening, a new cafe, an art exhibit, a festival.
True. Cities are full of opportunities. But for me, the village life feels therapeutic. The sound of birds, the smell of fresh air, saying good morning to your neighbors.
That sounds peaceful, but what about access to services? In cities, everything's at your fingertips: doctors, libraries, entertainment.
That's fair. Villages require planning, but I value the intentional lifestyle, growing my own herbs, walking instead of driving, knowing the person who bakes my bread.
You're painting a beautiful picture. But I think cities also have community. It just looks different. For example, my street has a little neighborhood group that organizes cleanups and game nights.
That's lovely. Maybe it's not about which is better, but which suits your personality and stage of life.
Exactly. And you can find a balance too, live near a city but still enjoy green space. Vocabulary highlights: energized, full of energy and motivation. Therapeutic, something that helps you feel better emotionally or mentally. Intentional lifestyle, living with purpose, making thoughtful choices. At your fingertips, easily available balance, a healthy mix of 2 things. Topic 3, personal growth. Who do you want to become?
Let's go deep for our last topic: personal growth. John, What does that phrase mean to you?
To me, it means becoming a better version of yourself, learning from your mistakes, developing your strengths, and facing your fears.
I love that. Lately, I've been working on listening more and talking less. Sometimes I jump to speak, but I've realized that real growth means being quiet and present.
That's powerful. For me, I've been trying to reduce mindless scrolling on my phone. I want to live more intentionally, read more books, learn a new skill, take time to reflect.
Same here. I started journaling every night, even just for 5 minutes. Writing helps me process my day and understand my feelings better.
It's amazing how little habits create big changes. Personal growth doesn't have to be dramatic. It's in the daily choices.
Exactly. And learning English is part of that. It takes courage, effort, and patience.
To everyone listening, you're growing by listening to this podcast. Keep going.
Vocabulary. Highlights. Present. Focused on the current moment. Mindless. Done without thinking. Intentionally. Done on purpose with meaning. Process. To think through and understand courage. Bravery. Even when something is difficult.
Episode Challenge. Let's review 5 new advanced words from today's episode. Therapeutic, mindless, intentionally energized, catch up.
Here's your challenge. Choose 2 of these words and write your own sentence. Post it in the comments or send us a message. We might read it next time.
Also, answer these questions. Do you prefer village life or city life? What's one small thing you're doing for personal growth? How do you stay close to your friends as an adult?
Thank you for spending time with us today. You're not just listening, you're improving, 1 sentence at a time.
We'll see you in the next episode. And remember,
Don't forget to subscribe.